What's up, YouTube and my tiny house friends out there? Thank you guys for visiting my channel. My name is Adam, and today I have a medium-sized video for you guys explaining how to get water into your tiny house. Okay, so let's just start at the beginning. If you want to hook your house up to a hose, let's say if you're parked at an RV park, or if you're parked at by someone's house in the backyard and you just want to hook up to a regular hose, you can do that with this little fitting right here. So all the plumbing inside the tiny house, let me move this out of the way, all the plumbing inside the tiny house is done with PEX. Very, very easy to work with, much easier than copper. Pliable, works great. Basically, this is where the cold water comes into the house, okay, right through here. So what I have here is just PEX, a little compression fitting. There's a little tool, this is called a crimp. There's a little tool called a crimping tool that is designed to lock these down so it's watertight. Then this is a little fitting that allows hoses to be hooked up. And then this guy is just a 90-degree elbow that allows me to hook a hose up this way rather than hooking a hose up this way. Basically because if a hose was sticking straight out from the wall like that, it's ugly and there's unnecessary pressure on my PEX line and on the hose. So this is just a much easier, this piece only here costs like $7 or $8, maybe less, so well worth the investment. Okay, so once the cold water goes into the house through the wall, then what happens? There's something kind of funky going on. I'll show you inside, but basically the cold water goes up a pipe that you can't see. It goes up through here, and then into this white pipe right here. Okay, where it's coming out of the house and up through this white pipe. This white pipe goes into my L10 heater. Let me back out so you guys can see that. Okay, so the white pipe goes into the heater, and the red pipe is coming back out of the heater as hot water. Alright, so that hot water comes down, nice and hot, instant on demand, and then the hot water travels back into the house and obviously comes back down to my floor and basically runs parallel down here. My white and my cold and my hot run parallel down on the ground and service all the faucets in the shower and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so that's how you hook up to a normal hose or at a normal house. If you want to be totally off grid, this is how you would do it. You have to have a way to store your water. So if you guys can look down, you can see my storage barrels there, and here's one right here with a pump on it. So this is a SureFlow system, and I'm going to do a review on this later once I know how well it works. But it's got a strainer, it's got the pump, and it's got an accumulator tank to keep pressure high so you don't have to do extra work with the pump here. But basically you have all these tanks hooked up in unison, and then the water comes from the tanks into the strainer, gets pressurized, goes through the accumulator tank, which keeps the pressure going high, and then the pressurized water comes out of here through a hose and into your house. Okay, so just another little note is that if you want to be able to drink that water, you need to make sure all of your hoses are made for potable water. Okay, if you can't just buy a regular hose from Home Depot and drink out of it for a long time. I know I did that as a kid, taking sips out of the hose, but if you got all of your water that way, you would probably catch cancer or something. Okay, so make sure you get a hose that's made for potable water, and you should be totally good to go. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you want more like it, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Also, I just want to mention real quick, guys, I've written an ebook called How to Build Your Own Tiny House, even if you're a broke 25-year-old, and it's pretty quick read, but it's clear, concise instructions on how to build yourself a tiny house on wheels, step by step, from buying a trailer, finding a trailer, getting it shaped up if you have to, all the way to framing, electrical, plumbing, insulation, finishing, flooring, roofing, I mean everything that you need to know. So if you want to, I've got a link down in the description box right down here. You can go check that out. It's on Kindle. The month of August it will be available for $3. Okay, so go check it out if you want to. Highly recommend it. And like I said, guys, if you want more videos like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. I will see you guys later. Peace.